name is Terry Lee, and I'm here to show you today, or our project for today is going to take several sessions, but we will get through it, and it's a beginner level project, so don't worry. I think it was the third thing I ever made, and of course I started out with a book. Go figure. But anyway, this is got a sunflower theme, and I actually call it Sunny. And so it opens like this, okay, and then it opens like this, and you have a double pocket here. There's a divider in there, and this goes all the way down. So you have a notepad in there on either side. There's a pocket here. There could be a pocket here. There's two pockets here, this one in the back, as you can see, because there's more writing paper. It goes all the way down to the bottom. This is just a smaller pocket for ephemera or whatever you want to put in here. Depends if you're going to make it a notebook theme or not, like I did. Then it also opens this way. I made a pocket for some ephemera. I fussy cut out these sunflowers, and then I inked around them to kind of make them stand out. I wish I had maybe put another pocket in, but like I said, it was only my third project, so you'll have to forgive me for doing an afterthink. This thing closes all kinds of different ways. Okay, and then there's a belly band here, and there's a full-sized notebook at the end, or book at the end, mini book, for you to write in. And so let's go back. It's really long, so I'm trying to keep it in the frame. And so you got this whole thing. I almost knocked over my coffee. And so it goes in like this. It goes in like this. It goes in like this. And then you've got the front, and then the back is really nice too. Oops. Every other one, there's two more. It opens out really wide, but every other one is a sunflower, and every other one is the burpees seed. Okay, down to business. That's your overview of what we're going to do. Now, the specific supplies you're going to need are 3 manila folders. It doesn't matter where the tab is. We're going to cut them off. Okay, going to need 3 of those. You're going to need a digi-kit or a printable journal kit. It's going to need to have at least, to open up the way we want, oops, got to trim this one, then you're going to need 8 of them. So you're going to need a kit that has at least 8 vertical pages, or I guess horizontal pages, but I would say vertical pages, or a page or 2 that you don't mind printing twice, so that you you know, repeat it if you don't have enough pages for your theme. Okay, so there's your manila folders and your pages. Oops, you're gonna need some paper clips, obviously. I like the paper clip queen. Okay, you're gonna need the ephemera that goes along with your kit. Now I might want to add here this giant kit with, like, I don't know, 10 pages of ephemera, and a whole bunch more pages in here that I haven't used. It's called Library, and it's by Victoria Design. You can get it on Etsy. And so you're going to need all that. I put my list too far away and I can't read it. Yeah, and then your general supplies, which I realize you're going to probably have all these anyway, but there might be something that seems silly, but that you might need to go ahead and get, okay? Or make sure you have right there with you, okay? All right, here comes for the basic list. You're going to need a ruler. I recommend one of these 12-inch metal rulers. I got it in a kit on Amazon with the next size smaller one included for less than $10. It was a great deal. You're going to need scissors. I use these kind of scissors. These are regular size scissors, but they have these nice ergonomic handles so that you don't have to pull them apart and get that bruise. Oh, I was playing with the ink on my printer, so I got ink all over me. And who doesn't when they play with their printer, right? they have a spring in the middle, so they release themselves. It's great for if you have arthritis or if you cut a lot. They help. They also come in a small size. I use big scissors for fussy cutting, but some people use little tiny ones. That's just totally up to you. You're going to need any kind of embellishments that you want to add, depending on what your paper is and what your theme is and what you want it to look like. And by that, embellishments, I don't mean the ephemera. What I mean is like lace or cloth or material. Well, cloth and material, I guess, are the same thing. But you know what I mean, like a burlap versus a linen, something like that. Okay, you're going to need, of course, a pencil for when you're doing your ruling. You're going to need a paper trimmer, and I didn't mean ruling, I meant measuring. A guillotine type, where it cuts straight down, that's fine too. Your pair of scissors are fine if you don't mind doing a lot of cutting. And the reason being is that when you print all these pages out, they have this white border around, and I have borderless printing, but this border still comes out, so don't freak out if that happens to you. And that's because of the way that it was, this is the actual picture, has a white border around it. Okay? So you're going to be cutting a lot of those, at least 8, but then you're going to have to cut around all this other stuff too. Alright, so you're going to need your cutter. Oh, this is a Fiskars, and I got it at Amazon as well, really cheap. You're going to need a scoreboard, more than likely. This bigger one is better. It's a 12 by 12 because we're going to be working with manila folders, which are pretty big. Excuse me, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. So you're going to need one of these. You're going to need glue. Sorry about that, I'm turning away. I hope you heard me. You're going to need glue. I use Fabrifix or Fabri-Tac because it's a gel-based glue, or I mean acrylic-based glue. It's not water-based, is what I'm trying to say. It's not like Elmer's glue or quick dry tacky glue. And the reason is we're gluing so much paper onto manila folders, and manila folders are not very thick, that you're going to end up with wrinkling, and it's going to ruin your whole project. You don't have that with this. It doesn't look like this when it comes from the store. This is a cake decorating bottle, and it's soft on the side, so it makes it easier than the I got some of those little strings going on, than the original bottle, which is hard to squeeze and then it overflows over the top. Trust me. Anyway, these are called Sweet Sugar Bell, and I learned about these from Pam at Paper Outpost, and she's got YouTube videos, a ton of them on using book pages, and they're really great. Anyway, so if you want to get one, get these. They're like $5 for a pair at Amazon. I'm not trying to sell you all this stuff, I'm just telling you where you can get it in case you don't have it. And most people have a straight pin, and I put a little flower on this. I saw this on a Facebook group, so that when you take the pin out and set it down, then you don't lose it. And you also need some sort of ink. I got some new ink, not necessarily for this project, but I got some new colors, so I'm excited to start using those. But on this one, I'm going to probably use Vintage Photo, so you're going to need some sort of an ink and some sort of a dauber so that you can do around the edges of the pages, and that will help accent it. Oh, back to the glue. You're going to need probably a glue stick, and this is a little one, but I got a 6-pack of them, so don't worry, I'm not going to run out. But this is Elmer's Craft Bond. It's not just the regular school stick glue, and so this works pretty well as well. And I believe, oh, you might need something like liquid pearls or something like that for your decorations. And I'm looking around in my stuff that I keep right here on my desk to see if there's anything else. Oh, you are going to need one of these, which is mine is a 1-inch circle punch, but you can use whatever size you want, because if you look back on our original prototype, where there's pockets, there's this little cutout like a thumb grab, and you just push this in halfway, and it's not the most fun thing to do because you have to wait until it's put together, and then you punch it out and it makes the half circle. So you need one of those. And if you want to round the corners, I left mine square, but if you want to round the corners on everything, then you're going to need a corner rounder. A corner rounder. Sounds like something you'd use on the road, doesn't it? Like on that stupid car commercial they're running now, the Willie Nelson song. Okay, that's it. That's all you need. I know it seems like a lot, but most stuff is basic supplies that you would probably have anyway, except for maybe Fabrifix and a couple other things. And so we'll be back in the next video. This we'll start the construction. And this was just your overview to see what you need and see what we're going to make. So I hope you enjoyed that. And this is Terry Lee signing off. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be a second for you and probably a day for me. Bye-bye.